One and welcome everyone on this Monday here. I just want to say off real quick is that tomorrow is when I officially start school again, so I might not stream as much, but I'll try and get videos on here. But what I've been doing these past few days is sniping cards and doing sets and selling those cards. Now, I have almost 1.5 million K. No, just 1.5 million. I don't know why I put the K at the end, but I am hoping to obviously get more coins and hopefully get better cards on my team. Now, I've been considering opening this flea flicker pack here, but here's the thing. I am waiting until the overall increase happens, which is confirmed to be on Wednesday if you follow MUT leaks. They have already revealed the cards coming out for the Unreal Moments coming out on Thursday, but preseason team of the week is coming on Wednesday, and Wednesday last year in Madden 26, Wednesdays has a promo where when the overall increase. So Wednesday is the overall increase, and there's also a title update coming this week. So hopefully, I've been hearing issues about the auction house, and if that people bid on cards, then the person doesn't get the card, and the other person doesn't get coins back. So there's also been issues with the auction expiring. Like for every auction that I've been doing it for 24 hours, not for an hour, because I'm worried that I will accidentally forget about the auction and I will lose out on the coins. But that hasn't been an issue for me, thankfully. But I am going to play some ranked here real quick. But hopefully, I'm in gold 2 right now. I could get back to gold 3. I'm pretty close to hero right here. Yeah. Well, we want to get to elite, and yeah, I'm almost a hero actually. That's what I try to get to hero basically. Let's start off with ranked.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And here we go from L.A. Moore with a return. And he's out of bounds up across the 25.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Stafford to the air to start us off. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Well, they told us in our meetings, Brock, they wanted to make a statement on the very first play from scrimmage, and they very nearly got it there with a sack. Instead, he got the throwaway, but it is incomplete.
I will say, though, I think the message was still sent, Kate, because that quarterback's picking up the pieces. We know the impact those early hits can have.
Contact is there, and that's going to break up the catch. Incomplete pass. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But at that defense, you're flying around and making the play.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Stafford back to throw. That's caught. Devon Achane. And he's going to be dropped quickly after making that catch. Gain limited to a couple.
A gain of 2.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league. Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had. I mean, completion's still pretty good for the defense.
Complete beyond the marker. It's a race down the right side. And that's exactly what they needed to begin this game. Touchdown, Baltimore. Devon Achane, a 53-yard score. Just like they drew it up in practice this week, partner, and the exact start they wanted to have in this game.
That's 100%. That's why you script and you go over these plays ahead of time. Can't you know this? Those amazing essays you wrote at Cal, that start to that paper was so important. It set the tone for the rest of it.
And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. Play fake. Here's Rodgers. And look at this. Only takes him one play before they're able to drop him. Montez Sweat. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Trying again following the sack. Rodgers has his man. That's their rookie from Oregon. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. 3rd down, and they need to get 10. Here's Rodgers. Forced out to his right. He finds Njoku complete. This is going to be a big game, Brock. He's tackled after about 21 yards. And that's going to give the Steelers the 1st down. Love now, up the middle. Having gained up a handful there. Knocked down by Jahan Campbell.
That might not look like a lot, but that's some veteran stuff from the rookie runner right there. That kind of gain in the NFL, that's a win. May not be in high school, you may want to hit the big play, but those singles, they turn into doubles, and they matter at this level.
That one's going to be incomplete. 3rd down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Now Rodgers on his 3rd and short. Finds Pittman complete. And look at this effort, just enough driving forward, gets them the 1st.
They call 3rd downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection, set the table for the QB to get the completion, and the yards necessary.
And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. 7-0 is our score. We'll be right back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this. Rodgers, 1st and 10. And that last completion is 4th of this opening series. He's only missed one so far. In the gun, Love gets it. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Well, they sold it like it was a pass, and by they, I mean everybody involved at the line of scrimmage. Great job by that O-line, the quarterback, everyone making it look like a pass, and a huge burst for a chunk run.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he gets a few on the punch forward.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
It is there, and that breaks up the completion. Quick reaction there to apply that contact. That's going to force 3rd and goal.
It's 3rd down and goal.
Now here's Rodgers. Diving for it, and he makes the play. Touchdown, Steelers. Michael Pittman Jr. capping an 11-play march to pay dirt. One after from Boswell, he's up and good. And they answer in kind. We're tied 7-0.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Moore with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Ravens take over first and 10.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. To throw, Stafford. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw, but it's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Small gain on the play, maybe 4 yards. And that is good for a Baltimore first down.
A gain of 4 yards.
And not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from SoFi in just a moment.
At the 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35. On the play fake, here's Stafford. And the coverage too much to battle through on this play. Multiple defenders there, a lot of contact at the catch. This one's incomplete. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw, here's Stafford. Brought in right side by Moore. And they're in there to take him down after a gain of 12. And that's going to bring up a Ravens first down.
And the Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 46.
Stafford finds his back. Achane. And his effort after the catch gets him up near that marker. Gain of 9, Brock gets 2nd down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Throwing on 2nd. Stafford. Goes right back to Achane. Complete. Stop finally made, but well downfield. Picked up about 24 before it. And that's going to set up a Ravens first down.
4 yards. That's another Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here's Stafford. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Isaiah Simmons picks it off. The 30. He's at the 10. Into the house it goes. It's a pick 6 and a Pittsburgh touchdown.
Touchdown.
Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future. They had somebody there waiting for it that time.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Moore with a return. And he takes the return out of bounds.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. After the pick, Stafford back to the air. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. That is Jalen Walker. And the Steelers will begin the 4th quarter with a football following the interception.
Intercepted.
All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10.
First and 10.
Now Rodgers. Hits his running back. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
When he can only manage 1 yard, the defenders were at the ready to bring him down. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. They go to him again. And he will not score. The defense gets him just before he can punch it in. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break.
An 18-yard attempt.
Boswell able to knock it through. And our first half ends with 3 points. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Handoff now to Love. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Rodgers to throw, 2nd down. And this is going to end up an incomplete pass, partner, so that brings up 3rd down.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second, and incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Rodgers will look to throw. That one finds his man, Ingram. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. A big gain there from Pittsburgh. 30 yards.
First down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive. What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
From the gun, here's a give to Love. He's hauled down after just a couple of yards, but enough. Importantly enough, they get that 1st down.
A pickup of 2 yards. 1st down, Steelers.
On the give, here's Love. And they'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. That was Montez Sweat who took him down.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. It doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Look is there, but so is a defender. That hit forces the drop, and that's going to bring up 3rd down. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there, because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
So it seems like either way they were getting a 4th down here, but this way cost them some extra yardage too.
Hey, I get you want to avoid a possible turnover by forcing it down the field, but it's really hard to find a scenario where 10 yards and a loss of downs is the better outcome.
And they get to this one inside the 10. Looks like they stopped it right at the 9-yard line.
At their own 9-yard line.
Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10. Now Stafford to throw. That's complete. David Njoku. He's going to be taken down. A gain of about 14 on the play. And that is good for a Baltimore 1st down.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they can be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
And he's going to get this one ahead for what looks to be about 20 yards, maybe even a little more, and that 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Throwing now, Stafford. He's got Brown on the slant. He's still going at the 30. Now here he goes, down the right sideline. And he gets home. Touchdown, Ravens. A.J. Brown, a 55-yarder. Well, Brock, it speaks to the constant threats that these slant routes pose that we aren't all too surprised. And the extra point is no good. So potentially a key tally kept off the scoreboard, Brock. Going to see how and if this comes into play later in the second half. 3 quarters in the books from this one. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. Play fake. Here's Rodgers. Buying some time right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. And that's just a good call there. Not the type of lead or the down where you should be forcing anything. So good call there to just get rid of it.
Yeah, this is called game management, right?
Yeah.
People get this bad perception of a game manager. He's a game manager. You know, you should be a good game manager. And make sure you throw it away if nothing is there.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. To throw, Rodgers. They did it! He made the interception! Tretnick's jumping in to pick it off. And the Ravens have some new life in the 4th.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Stafford back to throw. Has it downfield, working the left. Good work by this offense as they get about 20 on the play before the defense stops them. And that's going to bring up a Ravens 1st down.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the 1st down. That yardage, it really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. And he finds him in the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A.J. Brown. First return score, and now he's got a receiving one, too. All right, pretty aggressive play here. They're going to try for 2 and to push that lead beyond a field goal. Stafford now. And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the 4th. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
Rodgers off the play action. Looking for something, but the defense makes the play first, dropping him at the 27. Multiple ways to attack. Here's 2nd and long.
It's 2nd down.
Fine again following the sack. Rodgers. On a quick slant, it's Njoku. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Steelers losing by 4. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Rodgers to throw. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
They are officially left now clinging to one final lifeline. And for me, you know the situation. Players, not plays. Get your best player the ball on the most critical down of the game.
Desperation time here. Pass brought in by Watson. And backs against the wall there. They find a way to convert on fourth down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
He's dropped a big stop in a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there. Multiple ways to attack. They're second and long. Back to throw. Pressure's going to get there, and he goes down. The Steelers calling their first timeout. Need something big. It's third and long. To throw. He's not going to be able to get rid of it, so they got to him. And it's Sweat in there again. And that's going to make it just about worst-case scenario for this offense, Brock. It is fourth and long. Looking to throw it. On target here to Njoku. And they are sent up.
Well, I don't know what that was right there. I just completely lost it there. Like, my tackles just kept getting beaten. I mean, oh, that's team pass. Okay. Yeah, I got some new football pants. I don't think that's even Ultimate Team. So let's just play another match then.
Chad Ryland will have the honor of getting us started. And we're off from Acrisure. Fielded at the 7. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. First and 10 at their own 27-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. Here's the first carry for the rookie out of Notre Dame. He's going to be taken down. Play goes for about 10 yards. And that gives Green Bay the first down. We've set it down from 37.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those top plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Over the middle, complete to Njoku. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Straight ahead this time with Love. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
This is Ingram working the left side. And he's going to get about 3, but almost nothing after that. Tackle made quickly after he made the catch.
It's just kind of the type of play why you name a position like this tight end, because it's going to be tight throws into contested windows, and you've got to get the job done with people all around you.
And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
They pitch it to him. Sent out of bounds after a pickup of 6. 2nd and 4 coming up.
Even though we don't have mics in that huddle, I can imagine what's being said down there, Kate. It is keep feeding him. When you get positive yards and you start to run the ball and wear out your opponent, don't go away from it.
Run play. Here's Love. The play picks up about 6 yards as he stopped. And that will be good for a Packers first down.
Gain of 6. And the Packers first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Love with it. And he's going to work it to the 20. Hit applied by Keanu Benton. These two NFC North teams have played one so far. Couple of zeros on the board right now. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Ready to go with the second quarter. It's the Packers with it inside the red zone. Rodgers now on second down. The throw left side finds Sadiq. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Rodgers set to pass. Escapes the pocket. And the rusher's going to win this rep. They get to him. And now a long 4th and 14 are coming.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward. A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20. Minnesota in the formation. It's 1st and 10. Goff taking it right to the air. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. Defense finally able to close on this after a gain of about 24. And that's going to be a Minnesota first down.
Minnesota.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. From the gun, it gets to Brown. Trying to find some positive yardage. He's across the 45. And finally down right along that opposing 40. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. And not going to get a snap here. We have arrived at our 2-minute warning. More from Acrisure Stadium in just a moment. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. Give on second, it's Brown. Defender gets to him right down the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. Man in motion, out of the slot. They'll throw, 3rd and long. That one finds his man, Ingram. And he's taken down at the 30. Vikings out of the hurry-up, need everyone back to the line.
And the Vikings first down.
Slot man motioned over. Looking to throw, gone. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. And he's going to win the race to the corner. Touchdown, Vikings. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves it can stop it.
And he's going to head out of bounds on the return.
First down 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. First and 10. Rodgers will look to throw. It's a completion to Michael Pittman Jr. Stop finally made after they give up 16 on the play. And that is a Packers first down.
It's a gain of 16
Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's its second.
For a Packers first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
To throw, Rodgers. And he will not find the connection on the other end there. An incompletion sets up second down.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Rodgers to throw, second down. On the move, headed right. Now here he goes. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
He loses control, and that one's going to fall to the ground, Brock. Needed to bring that in. Instead, the mistake means it's fourth down. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Fourth down now, Rodgers. He finds Njoku, complete. You've got to love these results, Brock. The fourth down call ends in a 21-yard gain and a first. Now here's Rodgers. What a difference a play makes. This one not working out in their favor. He's hauled to the ground. Timeout taken by the Packers. Their third and final one.
It's second down.
Second down. It's Rodgers. And he's going to go down. He's dropping back on his own side at the 47. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with third down. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Chris Boswell.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Brown with a return here. Good work so far. He's got room. Reaches the 30. And he's out of bounds with his job done. That's all the way down into the red zone, close to the 15.
You know, Kate, it's fun talking to these elite kick returners over the years and how much they visualize. As they're sitting back there waiting for the kickoff return, they're visualizing, well, a house call. And there was some serious explosiveness from him on that one. He may not have gotten all the way to the house, but he's setting his offense up in the red zone, which is pretty darn good.
Has him on the quick hitter. Toward the pylon, and he is in. Touchdown, Minnesota. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his second touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with two scores now, it's what, a two-score game? Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Returnable from the 1. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Packers getting set here. First and 10. Now Rodgers. This is going to be incomplete. They were on him right off the snap, and that hit altered the throw. That brings up second down. I'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. Working on second down. Rodgers. Over the middle, he's got Sadiq. And they'll get to him here. Play finally put to an end after about 15 yards gained, and they got that first down too. All set to go now from the 35.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Play fake. Here's Rodgers. It's cut right side by Watson. And he won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards.
Loss of a yard.
I certainly don't mind completions nor getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands in a hurry, but that one was way too predictable as it goes backwards.
Rodgers to throw. Throw wheeled in by the Joku. They wind up with a quality 16-yard pickup on that play, and they get the first down too.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Packers first down.
Running here, it's Love. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Brings up second and 9.
To throw is Rodgers. Into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. Jalen Thompson makes the play. And he's going to bring this one back. It's a pick six and a Minnesota.
Alright, I might have a problem. I think my tackles are just... I think I might need to change my blocking thing. Oh god, we lost Well, that's just not good. Do I need to maybe change my scheme here? Let's change the defensive scheme, man. Okay, this Eagles is not working. I'm gonna go back to Saints here. I might just need better players in general. Let's just do one more match for now.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
It's an old-school battle in the Keystone State of Pennsylvania. The Eagles and the Steelers are underway. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the ground, here's the rookie from Notre Dame. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. Pressure comes and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. 3 and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll be 4th down.
But it brings up 4th down.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense holds on the night's opening drive. On the ground, this is Quinshon Judkins. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Stopped in his tracks and given a loss on that play by Patrick Queen. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. So it's a gain of 12 there on the reception. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
Brings up 3rd and less than a yard.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Judkins. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Quinshon Judkins taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Eagles put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Boswell good with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0.
First Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. And he can't escape, and down he goes. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. Throwing on 2nd and long. Rodgers. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. He's across midfield. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now a first carry for their fullback. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
They've definitely established a rhythm on this drive, moving the ball quite well. And big man with football is an integral part of the whole thing.
He has it complete to Christian Watson. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 25-yard line.
1st down, Steelers.
Here's Rodgers to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd. Now it's Rodgers. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Straight ahead running. Here's Love. And
Forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Jeremy Chin picks it up. And the Eagles will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
Intercepted.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Once again, Judkins.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. Hurts. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off.
And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Running lock there defensively.
To throw, it's Rodgers.
This is the tight end, Njoku.
Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts.
3rd down.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. Oh, that is a complete shank. It's no good. Off to the right, and this will stay at a 7-point game.
I'd say that it's fair to say nothing has gone right in this first half for them. Even here, you've got a chance to at least get on the board, but that goes by the wayside. And now, this coaching staff, they can...
Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Just the 1 touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
32-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments.
39-yard line.
On the end around, here comes Smith.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the Steelers' 39-yard line.
Give up the middle, Judkins.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
Here's 3rd and a few inches.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll try and run here with Judkins.
And down he goes, but the stiff arm utilized effectively there, and it helps him move the sticks.
53 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Judkins.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it.
And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
But when you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, first round went to the offense, second round the defense. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. An inside run with Jenkins. And he is going to have an Eagles first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
Well, this has been a long drive. In fact, it's eaten up a good chunk of the 3rd quarter, which is precisely what you want when you're playing with the lead. You control the football, you control the clock, and impose your will on the defense.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. A give. Here's Judkins.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Quinshon Judkins,
His 2nd touchdown of the night.
and the Eagles have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter.
Extra point put through by Boswell, and that'll make the score 14-0. Boswell on now to kick this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
And the Steeler first down.
Now Rodgers.
Drops it underneath for Love.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
And they get 17 more on that one and another first down.
17 yards. First down, Steelers.
Rodgers now to throw. It's going to be caught. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great play there. 31 yards.
And the Steelers are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter.
And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell on now to kick this one away.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. 87 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
It's now
2nd and 6.
At the 44-yard line.
They'll run from the gun. It's Junkins.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner. And there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. On 3rd down, here's Junkins. And that should do it. He's got a first down.
Alright, yeah, I don't think my team has it. I think I need more guys, and honestly, I might not play another match. I might just snipe more cards until the title update. I think it's going to be on Thursday, though, and besides, again, I have school tomorrow, so I'll have to see how my schedule works out. I think I can always snipe cards at school. It's my senior year, so hopefully I won't have that much to do in the mornings, but yeah, I think this is going to do for the stream today. Thank you guys for watching, and hopefully I'll maybe see you guys soon again, but hopefully senior year goes well for me. Okay, bye everyone.